Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
1 month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, the galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet made a tremendous sacrifice to save the Citadel Council and earned humanity membership in their prestigious group. Now the Council is forced to respond to evidence that the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all organic civilizations every 50,000 years, have returned. To quell the rumors, the Council has sent Commander Shepard and the Normandy to wipe out the last pockets of Geth resistance. Officially, they blame the invasion on the Geth and their leader, a rogue Spectre. But for those who know the truth, the search for answers is just beginning. Hey everyone, it's Welonz and we're back with Mass Effect 2 already! Thought I was gonna wait a little bit after I finish the first one? Nope. We are going all in right away.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
They were just crawling through the galaxy to find Geth.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Oh no. Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Oh my god, everything is on fire!
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either.
He can't evacuate.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
Oh!
Shepard!
Liara, go! Now!
Aye, aye.
Is Liara officially under my command by this point?
Everybody in! Go, go, go!
How long has it been? Oh god! Oh! Certainly feels like a little bit of time has passed though, because Liara doesn't quite seem the same as she was in 1. Sounds a bit more confident. Oh my god. Our state-of-the-art ship. Oh! Joker!
Mayday! Mayday! Mayday!
Our beautiful ship!
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy. Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Oh, it's suddenly so quiet. Space is a vacuum. Joker! No one's here. Everyone's evacuated. Oh, he's got a barrier. Hey, buddy, we're going!
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack.
Being a good pilot means a lot to Joker as part of his identity. It's hard for him to let the Normandy go. But we gotta go. And I'm glad he understands that.
Ow! Watch the arm!
What was that disease called again? Brittle bones? Oh!
Commander! Shepard!
Oh! The oxygen! Oh. Well, everyone, thank you for tuning in to this Let's Play of Mass Effect 2. I guess we're done here. Or are we? What an insane opening though, like, could you imagine? Hey, I just finished playing Mass Effect 1, it's been a few years, the sequel just came out, and the first cutscene shows a massive attack on the Normandy. People dead immediately, and Shepard. Well, to be fair, we didn't see anything, we just saw her floating in space. Maybe she can be saved. We don't know. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. We can look at it. I mean, I guess so. I don't want to skip out on it. Interactive backstory comic.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make. The paths you choose. That turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission. Answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Alenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics.
He's older than you.
We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Lieutenant Alenko made the mistake of getting too close. It hit him with some type of energy. I grabbed him and threw him out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Udina, our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat. As was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that.
Udina never looked that
They needed
passionate.
proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest and nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led us to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace that they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions, but not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat. But they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I'd need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant.
My girlfriend.
And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent.
Very
and
beautiful.
Born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Caden was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently, she felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Benezia. Saren had taken her to Noveria, where he'd enslaved the queen of a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they were not happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. and I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the Queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed, violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split my team into 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bombs, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he'd found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Caden was a good man and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Caden's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we put our feelings aside for the sake of the mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other. And it was perfect. While it lasted.
Is that really worth a recap?
Close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died like every species before them, but a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He'd caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope that the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Council fleets battled Saren's army outside the Citadel, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left to me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician, ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be placed before him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier, tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right. Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned cleanup duty, routing out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
I thought that was gonna be like a 1-minute recap, but wow, that was actually fairly long. For stuff that we saw already, of course, pretty much immediately before, but it was interesting to see too.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Miranda, the lady in the very beginning, and the man, the elusive man. It sounds like they're part of Cerberus, which back in 1, that was right. It came up again and again. But by the end of the whole Cerberus thing in 1, the conclusion was that they ran away. We didn't get them. Because the last base that we went to, they took all the files and left before we got there. It was some kind of a genetic engineering company, like Exogeny and Binary Helix. Oh my freaking god. Lazarus Project, facial reconstruction. Choose the default or custom procedure. Do you see what's happening here? Oh my freaking god. In the beginning, we died. We died in the first cutscene, and they've recovered me. Lazarus, we're getting a rebirth here. Facial reconstruction. We could go with a different face, but I think we should go with the same face. Oh wow, we can even choose this again? Really? Class enhancement procedure, soldier. High-level operatives outfitted with ocular synaptic processors that allow them to focus on targets with lethal accuracy. Pure combat specialists. No one is tougher or more effective at taking down enemies with gunfire. Soldiers have the most thorough weapons training and can use all special ammo types. Infiltrators have cloaking systems that allow them to avoid detection for short periods of time, giving them a tactical advantage over enemies. They are tech and combat specialists with a unique ability to cloak themselves from visual and technological detection. Infiltrators are deadly at any range, with a wide variety of weapons, equipment, and powers that can take down any enemy. Vanguard have L5N implants, enabling them to perform a biotic charge that strikes the opponent with incredible force while bringing the Vanguard in close for short-range combat. They are feared for their high-risk, high-reward combat style, closing quickly on enemies and destroying them at close range with weapons and biotic abilities. Sentinel have the most advanced ablation armor system to keep themselves safe. If overloaded, this system will stun all enemies within a short distance. They are unique, bringing both tech and biotic abilities to the battlefield. While they lack the focus of adepts and engineers, they are versatile and can handle any situation. Adepts have L5X implants that can spawn a micro-singularity, damaging enemies and pulling them into the air. They are biotic specialists, capable of disabling and killing enemies with raw biotic power. While they lack advanced combat training, they are the best at defeating enemies without firing a single shot. Engineers can spawn drones, combat drones, to harass enemies or force them out of the entrenched, covered positions. They're tech specialists, the only class able to employ combat drones on the battlefield. They are the most effective at blasting through enemy defenses and disabling opponents. So much like, well, by much like I mean exactly like the first one, I did Vanguard in the first one, but I don't think going up close, like high risk, high reward is not really me. I'm more of a sit in the very back and snipe them kind of person. But I also want to play with biotics though, which is why I'm like, I like floating people up in the air and stuff. But let's try another one. Tech and combat, we can cloak. Power training, tactical cloak, incinerate, AI hacking, sniper rifle, heavy pistol, submachine gun. Cryo disruptor? Why don't we try this one then? Because I feel like sniper rifle is probably more my usual style. But we can change, you know? We can change according to what we are. We don't have to box ourselves in, but we do have to box ourselves in because that's what it's making me do right now. Like, I want to do biotic stuff because it's fun, but I also don't want to be like a full biotic because I want to kill people shooty too. So, okay, let's go infiltrator then this time. Yeah. Welonz Shepard, Earthborn, Sole Survivor, Infiltrator. There, on the monitor. Something's wrong.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my god, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson, she's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again. So we have no idea what happened. We were floating away in space, and the next thing we know is we woke up with this woman and man hovering over us.
Wake up, Commander.
My beautiful face!
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
We don't even know what's happening.
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
Okay, hold on. Yes, the Codex. I am told that everything in the Codex here is directly imported from Mass Effect 1. So the first thing I should do is really mark all as viewed. Just to make sure. Is this really true?
The Systems Alliance.
Oh, no. Yeah, I think so. These headings look very familiar. Just look at ships and vehicles. I think there might be a few that are new, but maybe we'll figure this out later on, okay? I feel like some of them I haven't seen before, but okay. Ooh.
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
I got it.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters, but keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Oh, okay, great. Someone's trying to kill me.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
hacked mech.
Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles.
Miranda wants you to get to the shuttles, follow her directions. That pop-up is gigantic.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take...
I am taking cover. I might be disoriented, but you know I am a soldier, right? I kind of vaguely remember how to fight. Very vaguely. Ah, we have to worry about actual ammo counts now.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
We can't do anything besides listen to her. Because we don't even know what's going on. Where the hell are we? Oh god, everyone's dead.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
Move your mouse over the weapon bar and select the grenade launcher. I've got some skills here, right? Tactical cloak. And then disruptor ammo. Rips through shields and shreds synthetic targets. Unity. Okay. Oh god.
Take the elevator down one floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run!
Okay.
You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Oh. No. Wait, what? What did it say? Cerberus pays bounty? Cerberus laptop, access data logs.
The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Could that be the Lazarus project that's gone over budget?
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic
Oh my god.
fusion. Initial results show promise.
Oh my god. I died and they rebuilt me, bit by bit, organ by organ. Am I even human anymore? No. I'm sorry, man.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
You know who else is a cold-hearted bitch? Commander Shepard watching somebody die and then listening to some random computer spew lore.
Charge him up! Come on over! Shepard, what the hell? Stun him!
I don't know who that is, but they know me.
Target down! What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Hey, in the very beginning, the thing that caused the Normandy to go up in flames, somebody attacked us, somebody unknown. And now that we're in this facility, somebody unknown is attacking us yet again. The same unknown? We don't know.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together.
2
You've been
years!
comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
2 years!
doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead, and if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
We're in a Cerberus facility, like Miranda said in the very beginning. Oh my god, it's been way longer than I thought it would be. It's stupid though, because we were like an intergalactic hero for killing that one Reaper and we died in some random attack.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Oh, I miss being a biotic already. That looks so fun. Move. So it's kind of like the first one. The first one, they remastered it to make it similar. More similar to the second and third one, right? Jacob is right here. Jacob Taylor. Hold.
Got him. You're falling back. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
Everything.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived.
What?
A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
What, no mention of Garrus and Rex? Oh my god, you know what? I saved everybody because I ushered everybody into the life support pods and whatever, but Joker wouldn't go, and I feel like, okay, now's not the time to play the blame game, but I feel like in part I died because of Joker.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
A lot of things change in 2 years' time, Shepard. You might have been comatose, so to you, it's been like, I close my eyes and then I wake up and I'm here again, but to them, a lot's happened.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
My face has some cuts on it. Am I all like flesh inside, or is there some synthetic stuff?
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
And all in secret? Absolute secrecy? Alliance doesn't know about this? Well, back in 1, it's not like we knew too much about what Cerberus was doing. So I can believe that.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting. At us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
Inside job.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
Jacob, Miranda's like boss lady here?
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
I hope I'm okay.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Okay. Oh.
Log update. The Lazarus project is about to enter the final phase. It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive. This is the most amazing medical achievement in recorded history. Maybe now Miranda will finally show some appreciation for everything I've done.
As amazing as this is, remember back in 1, Cerberus was not exactly an organization we viewed favorably. In fact, we were trying to hunt them down as the Alliance. They were not good. They were the people experimenting with Rachni and the Thorian creepers.
We've been spotted.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Careful. Rerouting power.
These are the station's own mechs. These are Cerberus mechs.
Find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. I'll see what I can do. Oh God, they found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh god. Oh, that's blood. That's blood. And gunshots. And the Cerberus logo.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Yep, Metagel, the thing you can slap on literally anything. Made by, what was it? Citra Technologies or something? I remember.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, huh? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing.
Irreversible.
Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead or she's a traitor.
But she made sure to help me.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few...
Got that. Grenade launcher? Oh, overload power, okay. I'm sorry, Wilson, were you gonna talk? Which one is overload? Wait, move your mouse over the overload power. I am... Oh, you have it. Massive energy blasts overpower shields and synthetic enemies.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, didn't need my grenade launcher after all.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Well, I said it already in the very beginning. But in case if you didn't hear, here you go. We have heard of them!
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Illusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Well, I appreciate the little bit of honesty.
Illusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Oh god, have we unlocked 15 Codex entries already? My god. Ah, those prompts are gigantic. What did I pick up? Codex? Let's go, guys. Cerberus wasn't just some pro-human group. They were actively... We saw Rachni, we saw Thorian creepers. They were doing everything. And they knew about the Reapers and stuff too. If you go by what Miranda was talking about in the very beginning.
I've got no shields.
Yeah, oh! Jeez! Lord! Where's my metagel? Actually, where is a metagel here? I don't see it anywhere. Weird. So I have a cloak. How long does it last? Not that long. Where is my healing thing? Where are the metagel? I'm not sure. Whoa! Oh, so the shield and the health is the same thing now. It's the same bar, but different colored.
Backup systems engaged.
Alright, you're a little bit too close for comfort.
Get over here!
Oh my god, Jacob's soloing it.
Impact imminent.
If I have my grenade launcher. No! We cool? No, there's a data log. Oh, that's salvage.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
It's insane. Like, not only do they revive me physically, but my memories? Is everything still here? It sounds like it. I remember my crew. I remember Cerberus a little bit. Was there a log somewhere here just now? No?
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Oh!
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
He's a traitor.
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
But why did he try to help save us then?
You should have taken him alive, see what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
Touché, you've got a point. I didn't particularly think anything of him.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the Illusive Man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Everything.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
I was just gonna say, compared to a mostly Paragon Shepard, this lady has a very specific mission and she is willing to do anything and everything to get to it. Even in the beginning, they were mentioning about something about how if humanity doesn't have Shepard, because Shepard is like a symbol for humanity, if Shepard is gone, then humanity is doomed. And that seems to be what's motivating Cerberus and these people to bring me back.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The Illusive Man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
She's just saying that. If I really said no, she'd probably try to like knock me out or something and bring me there by force.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the Illusive Man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Who would even have that many resources to begin with? Something about 4 billion credits earlier?
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Haha. Some secret space facility. We've moved away from having bases on planets.
Before you meet with the Illusive Man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The Illusive Man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on a cruise. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
For a second, I thought they were gonna ask, who did you leave behind? And then, like, if you get it wrong, I don't know, they would think you're crazy.
I left a friend to die that day and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Illusive Man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
They sound scared. Like their boss is really up there. We'll have to hope he accepts what we do and, you know, believes in us.
The Illusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
I wouldn't keep the Illusive Man waiting.
They sound scared.
I wouldn't keep the Illusive Man waiting.
The Illusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
A man with unlimited resources. Armor. Casual appearance. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, that's like the... Oh, wait. It's like the Normandy outfit, isn't it? That's like a really casual look. Okay, that's a bit too... That's not casual at all. Just leave it at this. Oh, I think it makes sense though, because it's not like we had time to choose our clothing, and this is like Cerberus clothing, right? Sure. Let's not keep the Illusive Man waiting. Oh, that's the one that Caden had before. Okay, we'll look at this later. Yeah. I'm sorry, which way is he? Is he this way? No. Oh, but it's right here though. Okay, sorry, Illusive Man. Let me just look at this a little longer, okay? I mean, you put it right here, okay? It's not my fault. I do want to see my face normally though, so I guess I'm not gonna put a helmet on. N7 chestplate is the only one I have right now. Increases power damage by 3%. Oh, I can't change any of these right now. Oh. It's all like shiny looking. I don't really care about this that much. Oh. A blacker black? Maybe a blacker black. Oh. Oh, and a whiter white. I'll leave that alone. I don't want it to be too different from what it was before, though. Yeah, like, I mean, normal is okay with me entirely. Okay. I don't know, man. Maybe maybe I do prefer the lighter gray. The black might be a little bit too black. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. Elusive Man does not want to be kept waiting. So this is another Cerberus facility because they're ultra rich and they have facilities everywhere. Oh, he's not here.
Commander Shepard.
Illusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies.
Oh my god.
We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
So this guy knows all about Sovereign and stuff, but I don't know if that means that it's known public knowledge, or just because this guy has access to a lot of information, because his resources seem infinite.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Have to admit, the idea of someone with unlimited resources backing us is very alluring.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Just humans? Vigil back on Ilos did say that the extinction, the extermination of the genocide of an entire civilization is a long, long process. So what we're seeing right now could be the beginnings of it, but humans only?
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Respect? I think they're just really angry. 2 years? Is 2 years enough for a Reaper to get here on foot? We don't know. How far away is dark space exactly? And maybe the Reapers aren't here yet. Maybe they're somehow remotely controlling us. More mass relay stuff. I think we've seen all these already, right? They're kind of changing places.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus.
We're committed. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted.
Already?
Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Yo, this guy's like acting like my boss already, and I'm already going on a mission.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Where on earth is this guy actually anyway? That crazy background. Is that a green screen, or is he just somewhere equally elusive as his name?
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
He believes in me and my abilities. I guess that's not a bad thing. Oh yeah, that was a hologram. Okay, those pop-ups... yes, okay. Squad points. Upgrade. Kinda similar to the first one. Below your portrait is a summary of Paragon and Renegade points. With more points, you can unlock new conversations. I do not see Charm and Intimidate. That's not how it works anymore? Well, we have 8 points here. Oh, these take up more points. Cryo ammo. Freezes enemies. Seems useful. Hello? Can I have one, please? May I please have this? Or do I have to, like, do something else to unlock it? Because I'm clicking on it right now, but it's not giving it to me. It's, like, grayed out for now. Operative. Your weapon damage is more punishing and frequent. Targeting enemies is easier. Okay. Yeah, this one I can purchase, but not these ones. I'm guessing I have to unlock it somewhere else, but I don't know where that somewhere else is for the moment. Your harsh training regimen increases weapon damage, reduces power recharging time, gives a time dilation effect while entering Sniper Zoom. Also increases Paragon and Renegade scores. Okay, that seems immediately useful. Immediately though? Like, do I... Because I feel like the earlier we get this Paragon and Renegade stuff out of the way, the more freedom we'll have to choose whatever we want. Okay. Sure, leave that alone for now then. How's the Codex looking? Oh god. Oh god. Okay, well let's start.
Immediately following the First Contact War, an anonymous extranet manifesto warned that an alien attempt at human genocide was inevitable. The manifesto called for an army, a Cerberus, to guard against invasion through the Charon Relay. Derided as survivalist rhetoric written by an elusive man, the manifesto and its anonymous author soon fell off the media radar. But in 2165, terrorists stole antimatter from the SSV Geneva. The sole figure arrested named his sponsor Cerberus. Throughout the 2160s and 2170s, alleged Cerberus agents assassinated politicians, sabotaged starships bearing EZO, and conducted nightmarish experiments on aliens and humans. Denounced as human supremacist, Cerberus calls itself human survivalist. Counter-terror experts speculate Cerberus may have changed leadership with its recent shift to stockpiling ships, agents, and weapons. Whether he, she, or they, the elusive man hides his finances hidden behind shell companies. Few doubt he will kill anyone attempting to expose him.
Well, that's basically what happened in the beginning here, right? To the anonymous author.
The reclusive tycoon calling himself the Elusive Man is a human nationalist focused on advancing human interests, whatever the cost to non-humans. The Citadel Council regards him as a fanatic, posing a serious threat to galactic security. A mysterious maverick, to say the least, the Elusive Man heads the Cerberus network. Dubbed the Elusive Empire by investigators, Cerberus is an allegedly untraceable syndicate of private intelligence agencies, biotics laboratories, engineering and scientific research teams, and lucrative front companies. Branded a terrorist and seditionist organization by authorities, Cerberus is the only human power base other than the Terra Firma Party, strong enough to embarrass, if not threaten, the Council and its human representatives.
I was just thinking about Terra Firma when we were talking about human survivalist or whatever. They say people can't really trace him, but I wonder if it's in part due to because, okay, for example, if I'm like a boss in the Alliance, maybe I turn a blind eye because it's easier. Just like how the Spectres were created to get around the rules, maybe it's easier sometimes to have an outside evil, quote-unquote evil organization to do all our dirty work. And then on the Alliance side, we can be like, oh no, we're the good guys, they're the bad guys, but actually, we all want the same thing.
Freedom's Progress colony was once a typical Alliance settlement, but following complete communications blackout and its apparent destruction, is now a lightning rod for anxiety and dread in the galactic human community. The communications blackout followed an upgrade of the colony's small military force, supplemented by mechs and security drones, with high-powered, tower-mounted Guardian lasers. Colonists complained about construction cost overruns, delays, noise, and damage to the local environment. They also feared the defense array could be seen as provocative to their world's neighbors. Such fears may not have been baseless. Authorities have still offered no explanation for the communications blackout, fueling rumors of plagues, natural disasters, or a cult-inspired mass suicide. Located in strategically insignificant space, Freedom's Progress colony had once offered residents spectacular rainbows, lush marshlands, and stunning mountain ranges. Its potential as an agricultural settlement and tourism wonderland rivaled that of any Alliance colony.
Strategically insignificant, meaning if anything happens to it, it's not going to draw as much attention. Which might be why no one's really caring about these colonists apparently getting attacked and disappearing and all that. Freedom's Progress. Yeah, I'm gonna learn to keep up better this time, yeah? But I'm pretty sure I did see a few that were, like, not from Mass Effect 1. Ilos and Vermeer. These ones were primary in Mass Effect 1. But we already, we're not going back there, so whatever. It's okay, we'll just... I'm gonna pretend we read all these already. Like, for example, though, I'm pretty sure, because I just read it last time, ships and vehicles. Planetary assault and trans-relay assault. We did not have that before. I am 100% sure. Later. A ship is waiting for you in the hangar bay to take you to Freedom's Progress. Is there a way to turn off that codex? Like, it's gigantic, but I also don't need you to give me... Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Let me just have a look here. Gameplay? No. Key bindings, no. No. I don't think there is. At least not that I can see. If there is, please let me know, but I don't think so for now.